single one of them are exactly from the time of the war.
No way.
We've been waiting here for 45 minutes. Can somebody help Eva, please?
Where you from? You on the sign? You're not on the sign? You sure? Where your father from? From Palestine, okay. From Israel, from Palestine. What's going on over there? That's a very hot topic.
This is fake.
Huh?
War.
War. Do you feel a war is justified in any way? Or is it even a war? Or is it one-sided?
Eso va a pasar.
It's all genocide.
Killing people with rocks.
Eso es que estamos diciendo.
Not even close.
Enseñando.
Okay. What happens if you say that out loud? Yes.
Nobody's gonna believe you.
Nobody believe you, right?
La gente
Well, people believe you. But certain people who claim that they belong to that land.
Pero eso dice la
Question.
Eres de los dos.
Maybe you know this from your father or your grandfather.
Simeón.
Who are those people?
Hoy, dominicanos.
Who are those people? The Israelis.
La Biblia no
Who
dice
are they really?
dominicanos.
Europeans. Do they belong in that land? Where are they from?
No sé qué tú.
They're from Europe, right? Okay. How were they able to take your land? Or the land that you had for that time?
Right after the war with the Nazis and everything, those people in Europe, what they didn't do, they conquered Palestine at that time first before the Israelis. Then they gave the permission to Israelis to do the rest.
Okay.
Right after they left.
So you're saying they're European. So are they Jews? Or not?
The first people that occupied that land, they were not Jews, no.
So they're not Jews. The Israelis today.
Today they're Jews, yeah.
Are they Jews?
Right now,
they're the biblical Jews.
That's what they're saying.
You just said they're Europeans. It's only one or the other. Which one?
Wait, so you're talking about religion, or you're talking about ethnicity?
Ethnicity.
Oh, yeah, they're the Europeans, but they say that their religion is Judaism, though.
Okay. Does that make you? Because here's the original thing. The children of Israel wasn't a religion. It was a people. Right. And God would punish us whether or not you follow his laws or not.
That's right.
So to speak, if there was a religion, which was God's laws, if you choose not to follow it and join another religion, you were still punished because it was your bloodline, your inheritance. It was always by blood. It's a nation of people, right? Just like Palestine. Where do y'all descend from? In history. Because everybody comes out the Bible is just, whether you know it or not. You come out of Ishmael. That's one of the sons of that was the son of Abraham, right? So you come out of that line. So the 12 tribes of Israel came out of Jacob, which was one of the sons of Isaac. Where did those Israelis come from? That's in the land of Palestine now.
They're put there for a reason, to keep the Middle East stable for the interests of the Americans and the Europeans.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But my real question is this. So you basically you disagree that they're the real Jews. Okay, so if they're not the real Jews, who are the real Jews?
I have a question though, like let's just, because I see a whole list over here.
Wait, hold on. You gotta answer the question first, then I'll answer yours.
People of Moses?
Yes, who are the ancient biblical Israelites?
Who are the rightful owners of Jerusalem?
Yes. Okay, so do you believe the original Israelites are the rightful owners of the land? You sure? God gave them the land.
Israel, that area, Jerusalem?
Yes.
He's supposed to go.
Is that what the Bible says? Or does the Bible, or did God give the land to somebody else specifically?
Bring it out.
Because remember, you're into Islam, right? This is just an offshoot of what they call Judaism, right? The Abrahamic religions, so to speak. So you have one source. The source, your original source says, God gave this land to Jacob and his descendants. Right. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. There was already people living in that land when God decreed it. They were called the Canaanites. It was called the land of Canaan. God said, conquer those people out of the land. Yeah, they weren't doing a lot. They were sacrificing kids, all this stuff, pagan traditions. But God gave the God-given right to Israel to conquer the people of the land, and now that land was called Israel. So the decree of your God says the land belonged to Israel. Did he in time ever change that decree? That would be something to ask your forefathers. He never did. He said the only way Israel would get out of that land would be if we sinned against God, if we broke his laws. The Bible, the Holy Bible.
New Testament.
The whole book.
Right.
Old Testament, New Testament. Because think about it, it's a book. You can't start reading a book in the middle of it.
You gotta answer that question.
No.
Go back to that. Go back to that.
You guys have is the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Dead Sea Scrolls that about 2,000 years later. I mean, how can you like? There's a lot of things.
Real quick, my brother, what's his name? Huh? Ibrahim. Going back to the original question. You understand the white man, the Israeli, is not the original Jew. Right? Give me Jeremiah 14. Hold up. So if there's a lie, we can only identify a lie with truth. Am I right? To know somebody is lying, you gotta know the truth. So what's the truth? If you're gonna say the white man is not the original Jew, who is the original Jew? Let's read the Bible. Ibra, we're gonna read the Bible. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Come on, you know what I want.
Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2.
Go ahead. Because Muhammad, your prophet, your leader, the orchestrator of your faith, he understood who were the original people of the Israelites. You understand what color they were? All that. Why? Because he was a camel driver for the Jews. Go ahead.
Judah mourneth.
Judah, the word Jew, is an abbreviation of the word Judah. When I say I'm a Jew, meaning I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Even you with me? Remember, this book was before me and you. Go ahead.
And the gates thereof languish.
The leaders are destroyed. The gates was where the elders sat and counseled. So the leaders are destroyed. Go ahead.
They are black.
Whoa. What did the Bible just say?
They are black.
What color are the Jews, Eva? Read it again.
They are black.
My sister, what color are the Jews? Read it again.
They are black.
Spell that word for me.
B-L-A-C-K.
Hold up. The word black is in the Bible.
Right.
Saying the Jews are a black race people. Song of Solomon 1 and 5. Job 30 and 30. I'm going to give it back to you also.
King of the Jews.
So who are the Jews? Those that are black. Those that are black. That's our question. Because to understand who are the Israelites, that's the whole controversy. Who is the rightful heirs of the land? Is it the Ishmael? Is it the Arabs? Is it the Muslims? Or is it the so-called Jews, the Khazar Jews, which are Jewish? They're not actual Jews. Absolutely.
My question is, how do you know there is no actual written Bible since the day?
There is an actual written Bible from the days of time. I'm looking at it.
This is not at the time of Jesus though. Who wrote that? You know those people are not even I'm explaining. They're not. Nobody knows them. They're not
So you don't. So do you believe in the Quran? The Quran was written by man, was it not? So what's your point?
There's a difference.
There's a difference.
Big difference.
What's the difference?
The Quran is oral. The Quran is memorized by, if you bring out
Because Muhammad was illiterate. He couldn't read or write.
Exactly. That shows it even more that he can't even read or write. How can you make such a little?
What book came before the Quran?
You're not understanding my question.
Brother man,
You're not understanding my question.
Islam came about 600 years after the death of Jesus Christ.
Right.
Can we compare the two though?
The Islam is a brand new religion. It wasn't even a thought when Jesus Christ was on the world.
Right.
It wasn't even a thought.
Right.
Your people was into what? Idolatry. You had 365 gods. Each god, the Palestinians, the Arabs,
Pagan Arabs at that time.
at that time, why? Because this is pre-Islam. Am I right? That's why the crescent moon is the symbol for Islam. That was the god of the Palestinians. Why? Because you traveled at night. I know your history. I know my history. The Bible predates Islam. You cannot have or talk about Islam without mentioning the Bible. You can't be a real Muslim. No, you cannot. In your own book, in the Islam, in the Quran, it states that Israel is the chosen people of God. In your book, Muhammad told us that.
Bring it out!
Read that again. Song of Solomon. And then give me Genesis 17:8. Eva, we're gonna deal with you. Go ahead.
Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Go ahead.
I am black, but comely.
So King Solomon, it was the wisest king on earth. He was a black man. Give me Genesis 17:8. King Solomon just said he is a black man. So the point of black people being the Jews is common sense according to the Bible. Now we're going to understand what land belongs to the Israelites. According to the Bible, according to God. This is Abraham. We're going to read what God told to Abraham concerning his son Isaac. Because this is the book. This is the book where your leader quoted our heritage and wrote it. And matter of fact, almost lied because he didn't write anything. He couldn't write. And Muhammad was having sex with 9-year-old virgins. 9-year-old little girls Muhammad had sex with.
Eso es lo que pasó. La gente ahí.
Go ahead. We're going to read this. 17:8. You got that?
Fue morrer.
Get that. Go ahead. Read
La
that.
gente ahí.
One moment. Go ahead.
Chapter 17 and verse 8.
Who are the rightful heirs of the land of Jerusalem? This is thus said the Lord. I'm going to bring it back to you. So go ahead.
And I will give unto thee and unto thy seed.
Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Read that again. Read the verse above that. Who is he talking to? Where's Abraham? Verse 5.
Verse 5. Neither shall thy name anymore be called Abraham,
Neither shall thy name be known Abram. Go ahead.
but thy name shall be Abraham.
Why? Go ahead.
For a father of many nations have I made thee.
Go ahead. Now jump to verse 7 now.
Verse 7. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee.
Go
and
ahead.
thy seed.
And thy seed. Who was counted the seed of Abraham? Isaac. Ishmael was counted as a bastard, a son of the flesh. Yes, that's biblical. Keep on, we're going to keep reading. Go ahead.
Sensational.
Because you're talking about the land. We're going to keep reading. Go ahead.
And I will establish
Come on, soldier.
a covenant between thee and thy seed after thee in thy generation for an everlasting covenant,
For an everlasting covenant. Go ahead.
to be a God unto thee and to thy seed
Come on.
after thee.
Come on.
And I will give unto thee and unto thy seed after thee the land.
Oh, the land. What land is that? That's Gaza. That's Ekron. That's Jerusalem. That is what? Modern day Tel Aviv. We're talking about what? The biblical name is what? The land of Canaan. He gave that to Abraham and his son Isaac. Go ahead.
Wherein thou not a stranger all the land of Canaan for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God.
So that's it. So the land belongs to the original Israelites. So who are what? The 12 tribes of Israel. Blacks and Hispanics are the rightful heirs of the land promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
How Hispanics?
Hispanics are descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? We could show you that. Ephraim on down is known as Northern Kingdom. When you read 2nd Ezra chapter 13:40, we're going to show you that. 2nd Ezra chapter 13:40, it shows how the 10 tribes came to the Western Hemisphere, where never no man dwelt, which is what? The Americas, North, Central, and South America. We got the books, we got the history. The authors are going to bring this out about the so-called prophet Muhammad. Bring it out.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Before we go into anything, please, because you guys...
Go ahead.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
Go ahead.
You guys keep reading these Bibles, these books, but what I'm trying to tell you is, how can you know that there is proof if there is nothing from the time of the people who actually, you guys are thinking that said it?
Right here. We got the prophecies.
You keep showing me that. Where's the actual historical?
We can show you that. We can show you that. We can show you that.
There isn't.
All right. We can show you that. We can show you that. We're going to show you the prophecies because there ain't no prophecies in the book of the Quran. Can you give me a prophecy out of the Quran?
I'll give you so many.
Name me one.
And each and every single one of them are exactly from the time of the
Quran. Name me one. We'll wait. Don't worry. Bring it up. We'll wait. Because the Bible is our evidence. The Bible said blacks and Hispanics, the Jews was going to go into slavery on slave ships. Deuteronomy 28:68. I can show you right here, right now.
That's right.
Easy Bible. I can show you World War III, Joel chapter 3 right here, right now. You watching the video? Make sure what? You subscribe.
And we destroying Islam. We got one of the Palestinian brothers, Eva. He has failed to defend his doctrine, his faith of Islam. It's been 45 minutes. He's still looking for one prophecy from the prophet so-called Muhammad.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.